Stupefied by the sight, I didn't even notice Shiro walking up beside me to help me get back up on my feet.
シスターのプログラムなんかうさんくせえな。本当か？まあ何にせよチャンスではあるようだけどよ。
That is an opportunity for us to easily defeat Kane.
なあ、どうすんだよこれ。デカブツやるのか？少なくともあれはこっち見てねえぞ。
He was right. Kane didn't seem to care about anyone but the priest. The surprise attack from the back could fatally wound it. But I had no idea how Sakurai would react. She too overcame her initial shock and was intently observing the situation. With her present, taking out Kane was difficult. Not only would she get in the way, but it would encourage so much of her displeasure that any talks of an alliance would become impossible.
なんだよ。
As I considered the situation, Shiro gave me a questioning glance. With his unexpected return as a valid ally, I started to doubt if teaming up with the suspicious priest or Sakurai, my opposite on many fronts, was really a good idea. Though it wouldn't make me too optimistic, a duo of only me and him would be far better than a shaky alliance with them. I had to make a decision. 10 ridiculously long seconds passed as I thought of what to do when...
ああ、なる。そういうことね。あ、おい、よ。んなとこでしかめっ面してないでこっち来いよ。
Seemingly tired of waiting for my decision, Shiro took control of the situation.
お前うだうだ悩んでんじゃねえよ。しめんどくせえ。腹探りたいなら腹割っちまえばいいんだよ。っておいこら無視すんなネクラ女。たくしゃねえ。行くぞレン。
He grabbed my arm and took me to Sakurai. I always known he was a spontaneous, nonsensical bastard, but this was too much, even for him. The situation was too unpredictable. Acting based on whims alone could easily put us in danger. I was about to give him a piece of my mind to make him understand that, but then...
言っとくけどこの場で一番事情通なのは俺なんだぜ。
As if reading my thoughts, Shiro replied with an indomitable smile on his face. Then he spoke in a tone which felt like he was mocking all my hesitations.
チビ女から情報引きずり出したからな。お前もあっちのあの女も俺ほど詳しくなんかねえだろ。だからやめとけ。あの神父と手なんか組めるわけがねえ。ありゃどうしようもないイカサマ野郎だ。人のいいお前さんが利用できるような玉じゃねえって。なあお前もそうだろ。あいつのことが嫌いで恨みもあるんだろう。だからよ。
As both me and Sakurai looked at him in bewilderment, Shiro put on a broad, carefree smile and proposed an idea like a little brat laying out a prank.
そうだよ。
With that, I became aware of a certain possibility. Valeria Trifa was astoundingly tough, like an unbreakable diamond. Mere minutes ago, the priest himself told me of an object that fit the description perfectly.
ここで一緒にあの神父を勝たしちまおうぜ。
If my suspicions were correct, doing so would damage the Pentachroma. The burning barrage of roaring lightning blows showed no sign of slowing down. The slashes released so far amounted to more than 50, and it seemed like the storm wouldn't stop even after 100 more. It only had one target, the unarmed and defenseless priest. Kane's massacreous blade displayed raw determination to hit, damage, and kill him as many times as it took. All the blows were meant to destroy the priest with utmost haste, and none of them were feints or fakes. No one caught in that barrage could come out unharmed. And yet... Though the raging bladestorm was reminiscent of bombardment, the situation felt somewhat cold and strangely stagnant. The priest didn't dodge a single one of the corpse warrior's blows. Each and every attack was a perfect hit, and the force they all hauled was tremendous enough to nullify the entire concept of weak spots. If reason was at work, the target would have lost its original form and scattered into the wind like a cloud of dust. Yet even after taking the brunt of both the wild blooms of mystic lightning and ultrahuman strength, the priest continued staying where he was with a pitying smile on his slender face, visage unhurt, unscorched and unbloodied. Kane was far above and beyond him with both physical power and movement speed. In terms of battle prowess, the ability to effectively slaughter an enemy, Valeria Trifa, couldn't hold a candle to the cadaver. However, that was where the giant's superiority ended. The priest, on the other hand, had an advantage that absolutely nullified it. It was nothing but simple endurance. The the resilience to avoid all attempts at his destruction. It made him worthy of having Enel, the rune of protection, as his symbol. Is that Ale? I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. The priest's sturdiness was a truth as undeniable as it was meaningful. The Obsidian Roundtable had but one entity able to destroy the divine vessel. Valeria Chief had confidence that out of all the beings in the entire cosmos, only the man with a craving akin to a Deus Ex Machina could break him. Thus, taking the roaring wind of violence with no effort to defend himself, the priest went on in a whisper. First a burst of lightning, then a crash from the bulking greatsword. The continuous storm of brutality completely drowned out his words. At the very least, it was certain his voice wouldn't reach anyone but the speaker and the vicious assailant. Therefore, his words were as meaningless as those he would speak to a wall. Cain was a long-dead corpse, yet the priest didn't refrain from talking to him. He wasn't lamenting or mourning, nor did his vain nonsense seem like a monologue. The man whispered as if making sure no one could hear him.
ならばそうたけりなさい私を殺すと吠えるのです
The priest's misdeeds could be neither forgiven nor forgotten. Trifa knew and sympathized with the cadaver's profound grudge better than anyone else.
あなたのそういうところこそが今の私にとって役に立つ
He knew this was going to happen ever since Lisa's verbal slip. The situation was downright chaotic. The priest intended to use the corpse's hatred to fulfill an unlikely but possible desire of his. Life was indeed full of surprises. Trifa even began to think that the farce in the past was but groundwork for this very day. He beseeched the pitiful and cadaverous clown of love to continue his mad dance, and proclaimed the corpse's desire for salvation was best consumed by the prayer of wicked sanctity.
藤井さん
Suddenly, Chief called out in a loud voice.
早くしなさいもたもたしていてはテレジアが死ぬ彼女のためにも五色の一角を崩さなくてはいけないのです
It was better whether the boy would respond as he wanted, but anyone with sound mind should have noticed the possibility. In the priest's mind, Ren Fuji would be a fool not to do it. After a moment of what seemed like a prayer, a chain akin to a poisonous snake slithered towards Trifa's legs. All signs pointed to this as the most reasonable course of action. With the astonishing resilience the priest displayed, he perfectly fit the description of the unbreakable Citrinitas. Shiro, with all the information he gained from Rizalka, claimed that eliminating the priest was the best option. Those 2 points left little room for doubt. Valeria Trifa was under the protection of Reinhardt's Ananerbe, and with that in mind,
ここでてめえを消すのが一番手っ取り早いんだよ
all that was left was prioritization, the pragmatic selection of the easier option. To reach my envisioned ending where we save Himuro and seal Reinhardt, I had to damage the Pentachroma. Therefore, it was worth seeing as if he was really indestructible.
騙しはおあいこだよなレーン
Right. The priest deceived me and I fooled him back. It was only fair, so I didn't feel a hint of guilt. I considered the alliance he offered only because I was alone and could face the menacing battalion commanders by myself. Now, however, the situation is completely different. Shiro came back, Cain went on a rampage, and Sakurai was on its side. The priest was forsaken by all and surrounded from every direction. All we had to do now was focus on the most effective way of taking him out. It should go fine as long as Sakurai didn't get in the way. We could deal with her later. The whole night was an exhausting and hectic chain of battles. Both my and Marie's fatigue was a source of anxiety. But still, I tried to use the ability that helped me both save Cosme at the hospital and escape from Rubido's artillery. My creation figment. Though it was partially accidental and likely caused by the pressing danger, I could clearly remember the sensation. After readying myself to use it, I sprang to a sprint.
Oh.
I could feel time itself extend as I closed in towards the priest, who looked partially shocked, or maybe alarmed. Or perhaps he... no, that didn't matter. I was within range. All I had left to do was to swing my weapon.
なるほどそうきましたか
Not good enough. Too slow. My attack sliced only air as the priest escaped the blade's length. My speed wasn't even close to what it had been back then. However...
俺のはかわすんだな、神父さん。
そうですね。とっさでしたがそうけ立ちましたよ。珍しいというか、本来あり得ることですが。
While he spoke, the winds raged with an intensity that could shatter the very air itself.
このように、私は破壊不可能なはずなのです。いや、実際には3通りほど手段がないわけでもないのですので。
Father Chifa casually took Kane's blow and tilted his head to the side. The power in its offense was clearly greater than mine, which made for a great show of his endurance. However, the truth of him dodging my attack meant that he found it to be a greater threat. I wasn't sure how right it was, but I had an idea why. It was the tightening of my bond with Marie and the changes she was undergoing. I had a very solid hunch that reaching the creation stage was a sign of me becoming stronger than ever. It should be possible for us to defeat the divine vessel.
あなたはもう少し硬い人かと思っていたが、意外にも心変わりが早いですね。真を裏切り、胸が痛みませんか？
全然。
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel at least a little bit guilty, but we weren't even allied yet. I clearly stated we'd only team up if he persuaded Sakurai to join in too. When he was attacked by Kane, any chances of getting on the good graces of that woman flew right out the window.
リザの仇を討つというのは、
あんたからしてあの人に敵扱いされてたんだろう。
Also, he kept silent about the truth of him being part of the Pentachroma. Hiding something like that was a grave mistake. Father Trifa retreated as Tubal Kane and I lined up to go after him. If the cadaver's actions were caused by Sister Lisa's program, the priest had no right to talk big about actions done for her sake.
大隊長は倒す。
I would save Himuro and destroy all other sides of the Pentachroma, Machina, Eleanor, Schreiber, and, of course, the scheming scumbag before me. After all.
俺が戻ってきたのは誤算だったかい？神父さんよ。
I had this idiot on my side now. Sure, he was a reckless dumbass and a hoodlum beyond repair, but I hadn't lost a single fight with him backing me. Not like I didn't have my share of worries about him, but I had to be realistic if I wanted to win. With Shiro getting a body like mine, there were no reasons for me to refuse accepting this challenge.
ならばあなたはどうする？レオン。
Even while evading, blocking, and taking mine, Kane's, and Shiro's hits, the Divine Vessel showed no hint of panic. This could be a problem. Giving him a feeling of superiority was a bad idea.
彼らの選択、実に結構。戦士として清々しいまでの現実主義だ。では、あなたはただ目的の成就のみを最優先。その姿勢に倣うなら、あなたは何をすべきと考える？
Truly, Father Chifa's endurance seemed absolute. Even while fighting the three of us and paying attention only to my attacks, he showed no hint of weakness. I had to increase my speed, to bring out my all and go faster than ever before. However, the more I tried, the slower I became. I was determined to not miss the opportunity no matter what, but the events of the hospital wore me down enough to nullify that result.
己に問いなさい、レオンハルト。あなたの魂、それはあのハイドリ秘境に賜るバルハラ。そのエインフェリアになりたいのですか？
So, some of the words he's saying, like, I didn't go over all this one, because he said, I think these were in the other order. What does your soul desire? Ask yourself, Leonhard.
己に問いなさい、レオンハルト。あなたの魂、それは何を求めている？
Okay, no, he had them in the correct order. It's just he had a pause there that wasn't really there in English. Failing to fully evoke my creation figment, I launched a relatively dull slash that could be easily brushed away, bending the direction of my charge straight into Kane. Naturally, the both of us were sent flying.
死せる英雄とはいかがなるものか。ハイドリ秘境の増す城とは何なのか。よくよく考えてみることですよ。さて、それでは藤井さん、残念ながら同盟は成立せずということになりましたが。
With a lamenting shrug, Valeria Trifa looked down on me as I lay collapsed on the pavement. His eyes were shining with an unbreakable will.
結果的には変わらない。見事、私がテレジアを救い出してみせるため、あなたは大隊長お三方を抑えるしかありますまい。決行は明晩、女性を期待しますよ。黄金の近衛三色に守られた彼女を単独で救うなど誰にもできませんからね。せいぜい奮闘して命を懸け鉄壁に穴を開けていただきたい。神の家から乙女をさらう、実に素晴らしい響きではありませんか。
Before I could extend my hand towards the leaving priest, Sakurai called out to him.
待ってください。ケイコ。
However, her words were cut short as she became lost in what to say. In response, Father Trifa assisted her with a pitying smile on his face.
レオンハルト、まだ迷いがあるなら問えばいい。彼と行動を共にして大隊長お三方と対峙すれば答えも見える。あるいはまあそこはあなたの自由だ。己で考え決めなさい。頭が飾りでないのならばね。では今夜はこれで。なかなかに有意義な会談でしたよ。無事に事をなせたなら共にテレジアの誕生日を祝いましょうか。藤井さん。
待て！
When I finally stood up and shouted out to him, Father Trifa was already gone, leaving behind nothing but a burdening silence. Shit. Our attempt had been futile. We spectacularly missed a good opportunity to take him out.
そろそろ夜が明けるな。
The night of constant carnage neared its end, portending the arrival of an even more violent tomorrow.
しかしまあ、惜しかったね。あともうちょっとってとこだったんだが。
As the night sky started to brighten, Shiro complained with little actual disappointment in his voice.
実際、タイミングも悪かったからしょうがねえわな。俺もお前も疲れてるし、あれが限界の追い込みだったわけだしよ。ここは一つ尺だが、神父の話に乗るしかねえな。なんだよ。
いや、
He was right. As annoying as it was, we had to do what Father Trifa laid out. We would face the battalion commanders and rescue Himuro from the church. Father Trifa and I would have to use each other as bait to get past their impregnable defense. But...
またデカブツは止まっちまったな。朝になると動けなくなったりすんのかいそいつ。よう、いつまでも固まってないでこっち来いよ。お前はこの先どうすんだ？
Sakurai silently stood in place as Shiro called out to her in a carefree manner. In all honesty, it didn't seem like him. He said he took enough information out of Rizulka to make him more knowledgeable than both me and Sakurai. With that knowledge, he first told us to attack the priest and then to go to Himuro when we failed. Both of his actions were meant to reach our common goal of stopping Reinhardt's return. Anyone at least a bit sensible would reach that simple conclusion. There was hardly anything odd about sharing a common goal with an ally. In fact, it was the obvious thing to do. However,
シロ、お前は。
あ？
he had always been my polar opposite. Sensibilities and the like didn't mean a thing to the reckless delinquent known as Shiro Yusa. I started to worry. Maybe he was actually... The question I tried to ask never left my lips. My tongue felt like it was tangling as my legs shook and my vision became bleak.
おい、レン。どうしたお前。
Shiro's words began to feel distant. Damn it. Shit. Was I really this exhausted? I hadn't had a single moment to waste, but yet both my body and mind were forcefully shutting down, drowning me in a wave I couldn't hold myself against. I fought battle after battle, never once taking a moment to rest, while also enduring the constant mental strain of knowing that both Cosme's and Himuro's lives were hanging in the balance. All of these things were gnawing at me from inside my subconscious, and the previous battle completely destroyed the last bit of support to my forced patience. The timing made it feel like it happened on purpose.
シロ、近え。
I didn't even get mad. The situation didn't allow it. Besides, any complaints I'd spouted at this guy would fall on deaf ears. Before I blanked out, I had to put him in the shortest leash I could. Right before I fell, I squeezed out all of my remaining power, and used it to grab Shiro's clothes, cling to him, and say what I had to.
目が覚めたら教会に行くぞ。先輩を救い出す。
I couldn't lose her. Not only was she a friend, but I also had a promise to Marie. Losing any one of us would make me a liar. I didn't want to betray anyone's trust anymore. Shiro, you too.
ああ、わかったよ。付き合ってやる。寝てろよ、レン。いい夢見な。
Right when I heard his answer, I was overwhelmed by drowsiness and fell into a deep sleep. Shiro made sure I became exhausted, made me reject Father Trifa's alliance offer, then purposely let him off. Why? For what purpose? We had a lot to discuss, but I didn't feel like pestering him. It wasn't like I was ashamed of my carelessness, it was just that I feel like all of it was in the palm of someone's hand. Not just the situation spontaneously unfolding here and now, but in terms of the bigger picture as well. Like everything was connecting and intertwining according to someone's design. I had always been completely certain that a hoodlum like Shiro would be at my side, so I thought it was only obvious this would happen. But with that in mind, who was I to be burdened with such a casualty? What was I? Or causality, I misread that one. That single question strayed into and came to dominate my mind. The one matched with Marie, and the one that grew to love her, the one Reinhardt fervently desired, and the one hunted by his subordinates. Who was I to carry such a fate?
それはこれから教えよう。
A simple question. What defined the being known as Karl Kraft's substitute? I had to find the answer. As he shouldered Ren's collapsed body, Shiro grinned in a somehow awkward and embarrassed manner.
まあ心配すんなよ。別に俺だってお前に嫌がらせするのが好きな変態ってわけじゃねえし、先輩助けられんのならそれはそれでいいんじゃねえかな。そこ。
Their reasons were entirely different. Unlike Ren, Shiro chose this course of action only because he thought it would make things more exciting. Even so, he wasn't lying when he said that allying with the priest was a bad idea. He had no ulterior motive there, only pure honesty. Valeria Trifa was certainly a difficult enemy, but he could pose an even greater threat when accepted as an ally. Ren would either keep a close watch on the priest or get rid of him as soon as possible, while Shiro chose to let him go. He made Trifa into a disturbance that could affect his allies and enemies alike. Just as there was a risk he could get in the way, so could he be the key to an unexpected stroke of fortune. Shiro assumed the probability of the priest becoming a hindrance was at about 70 or 80%. Risky indeed, but high risk often meant high returns. It was a gamble, basically, a concept he found intriguing.
だから意外と全部丸く収まるかもしんねえし、目覚ました時に切れて喧嘩売ってきたりすんなよ、お前。決着はどっちが生き残るかっつうことになってんだからさ。
Shiro muttered in a self-mocking manner and looked at Kei staying wordlessly at his side.
で、お前さんはどうすんの？ついてくるなら歓迎するよ。さすがにそのでかいのは置いてってもらうけどな。
Since no normal person would ever walk into the park, leaving Kane here shouldn't pose any problems. Kei silently replied with,
いい。私は彼と一緒にいる。
そりゃ飾りじゃない頭使った上での答えかい？
ええ。迷ってるなら問うしかないし、私が問うべき相手は決まっているから。
ふん。いや別に。じゃあ好きにしろよ。
The very person who told her to question knew exactly who Kay was going to face. She was clearly being manipulated, but Shiro chose not to tell her that. To him, she was just another part of the gamble. Just out of courtesy, however, he made her more aware of the situation.
お前ら居残り組の8人は帰還組が戻ってくるたびぶっ殺されてる。それってどうしてなんだろうな。下手打ったから？生意気だから？それとも連中ただの見境ねえ殺人狂か？どれもそれっぽいけどよ。たまには逆転して考えるのも面白いぞ。もしかしたらそうしてやるのが仲間の証だとでも思ってんじゃねえのかなって。だとしたら奴らの不死身ってな何なんだろうな。とまあ俺は考えるわけだよ。
With that, Shiro fixed his hold on Ren and left without turning around. The massacre at the club got the place seized for the police investigation, but it was surely done by now, and with it being a swastika, any standard human being would instinctively avoid it. He didn't feel like returning to the apartment where he used to live with his two friends, and instead went towards the bottomless pit where he could actually relax.
さて
As he masterfully lit a cigarette placed into his mouth, Shiro spoke in a tone that sounded both disinterested and intrigued.
しかしこいつどんな夢見てんのかね。すげえ汗だわ。
ではこれより刹那無限の境界での開口を。問い1、君にとって最古の記憶とは何だろう。思い出を時系列通りに並べる作業はどうしてなかなかたやすくない。幼年期、少年期、青年期、壮年期、老年期に至ればあとは死期。そうしたくくりで雑把に分けることはできるだろう。だが一つの期間を細分化しようと試みれば途端にあやふやとなっていく。弱いを重ねれば重ねるほどそれが困難になっていく。ならば問いに、君の年齢はいくつだろう。バカな質問だと笑うかな。しかしよく考えてみるがいい。己が誕生した瞬間の曜日年月、その日を正確に記憶している者が果たしてこの世にいるだろうか。結局皆親を名乗る何者かに教えられただけではないのかね。お前はいつ何時生まれたとそう言われたからそう信じているだけではないのかね。ゆえに問い3、君の親とは誰だろう。名前だけ聞いている、顔も声も知らないどこかの誰か。その程度の認識しか君にはなく、特にこれといった考えもない相手だろう。ではこうとも言えることになる。そんな者らはいないも同じ。君には親というものがない。だから4つ目の問いを投げよう。君は何だ。最古の記憶を選べず暴漠。己が年齢を証明できず、親の存在すら模糊として曖昧。そんな君は一体何だ。藤井蓮などという記号にすがられては困る。世には例えば私のようにそれを売るほど持っている者もいるのだからね。カール・クラフトという私は黒煙卓を作ったが、要するにそれ用のパルスを指すものでしかない。君がすがるそんなものはこの国この時代に生きる少年としてのパルス。たかだか十数年前にかぶせられ、故に状況が変われば脱ぎ捨てるだけの衣に過ぎない。春と冬では装いも変わろう。日常と非日常では人生も変わろう。人生が変われば以前の己など別人に過ぎない。わかるだろうか、君の真実。サラトゥストラ・ユーバーメンシュ。君は私の
Feeling someone call out to me, I hastily woke up.
Oh.
Or so I had thought, but I was wrong.
ここは
What surrounded me wasn't even reality. It was the twilight shoreline I had seen in my dreams countless times before. I was standing within Marie's world. I got up and looked around. I didn't see anyone else, and all I heard was the roar of the sea. What happened to Marie? Where did she...
そもそも人の死とは何なのだろう。老いや病による肉体機能の低下、外傷を受け損壊した体が鼓動を止めて停止する。死とはそれか？どう思うね？
The sudden voice reverberating throughout the surroundings made me grimace and grab my head. I looked around once more, but still didn't see a single person nearby. Was I just hearing things? Was it an auditory hallucination? What the hell?
違うと私は考える。なぜなら知る限り人の子は不死なのだから。アダムとイブのそれではないよ。知恵の実を食した現在により神の子である質が劣化したというあの説も嫌いではないがね。蛇の誘惑が事の発端であるあたりなどなかなか好みだと言ってもいい。だが違うのだ。すべては円環。終わりは始まるに帰るということ。心臓が止まったその瞬間、刹那の誤差もない全く同時にそれは再生を開始するのだ。子宮の中であらゆる個人は唯一無二の己として唯一無二の己を繰り返す。朝は4本、昼は2本、夜は3本足の生物。太陽は回るだろう。ならば次の夜明けには昨晩3本足だった老人が4本足の赤子に戻る。そういうことだよ。人は同じ生を繰り返すのだ。まさしく不死と言って構わない。わかるかな？そう思うだろう。
The source of the voice paid no heed to my reactions and continued speaking as it willed. Even though some of the lines were questions, he clearly didn't expect me to answer. If this phenomenon wasn't just my imagination, this guy either had it in his nature, or was simply messing around. As I tried to guess which of those it was, he continued his babbling.
そこで興味深い疑問が生まれる。人の子は不死、刹那の誤差もなく朝と夜とを繰り返すなら、死後という概念がなくなる。つまり霊体、成仏なり昇天なり地の極なり何でもいい。そこへ旅立ちないし落ち、あるいはこの世にとどまる死者の霊など存在しないという結論になる。魂は肉体とともに回帰し続けているのだからね。それのみが別に行動する可能性は本来皆無であるとわかるだろう。だが無論古代から数えきれぬほど記録されてきた心霊の現象を頭から否定しているわけではないよ。私もそういう学問をいささかながら収めている身だ。あれはあれで間違いではない。ただ正確に捉えていないというだけだ。一般に霊と言われるものは残留した思念、心が残る、残したい。その願いがルールとなって己が渇望を映し出す映写機を創造した結果なのだよ。故に広く認識されている霊とやらは単一のことしかできない虚像、自我など持たぬ渇望の影、魂の残像と言って構わない。わかるかね？本来の意味にのっとる霊体など存在し得ないということが。すると矛盾した例外が思い浮かんでくるだろう。彼女はなぜ
Suddenly, there was a shift in the surroundings. The evening sky stayed the same, but instead of a barren shoreline, I now stood on the scene of an execution and saw a certain girl get dragged up to the woods of justice.
マリ
I was likely witnessing her final moments, born under the guillotine and fated to die under its blade. Yes, die. This was certainly the day her life ended.
ならば理に従って再び罪深き母の子宮に回帰せねばならない。
Before I knew it, I was part of the crowd observing Maria's execution. While the weight and field of vision in my body was no different than before, my clothes looked somewhat medieval. I began to question my identity. I had my looks, but it felt like I was someone else, which gave me an indescribable sense of nausea.
アレッサンドロ・ディカリオストロ、私はこの日彼女を見ていた。
Some whim or caprice drew him to this scene. It wasn't foreknowledge that compelled him to take the trip, but a premonition of something able to make his whole body shiver. Marie whispered while standing on the scaffold, looking up at the distant firmament. They were likely the first and final words she spoke as a human being. Marguerite Breuil, the jewel of San Malo, a flower made to wither under the weight of the guillotine, a girl fated to loop back into the infinite born under the same woods of justice, except...
私はずっとここにいるのね。
She broke free of the framework.
初めて見たよ、そんなものを。
Marie surpassed the law of eternal reoccurrence and stayed behind as a spirit, an impossible phenomenon. Her state of being was downright irregular.
私が流れ出させた渇望を超える。完全な敗北だよ。膝を折るしかあるまい。なぜそんなことがなどとは考えもしなかったし、どうでもよかった。父母の特進的な行い、笑い話にもならんよ。私のルールはそんな程度で崩れはしない。神などいないと知っているのだからね。道をあれと意志を流れ出させた身としては、九段の父母が行った愚挙ごとき別段私に対する冒涜ではない。
Then why?
言っただろう。どうでもよいよ。彼女は私より強かった。それで良いのではないのかな。理解の及ばぬものを納得できる理屈にはめて、その生成を貶めつつ安堵する。くだらん。それこそが冒涜だろう。
ゆえにわかるかな、私の大体。本来ならば新たな光が生まれた時点で旧秩序は一掃されてしかるべき。そもそも私はそれを苦しいほど望んでいた。
しかし押村区、彼女の想像は内に向く。どうしたいではなく、どうありたいという渇望なのだ。レオンハルトと言ったかな。あれと同種だと思えばいい。
波動に対する愚動、創造の異界はその2種に分かれ、流出の異界はそれが流れ出し世界法則を書き換える。だが愚動の質は己一人が完全永遠となるだけで、その他一切に影響を及ぼさん。
波動がいるのだ。この基地感を残らず洗い流すために。そうした意味で彼女は私の望む存在ではなかったと言える。だがね、一体これまでどれだけ待ち望んでいたかわかるまい。今後再びこれほどの魂と出会える保証などないのだよ。そして無論言うまでもなく、彼女が私以上であるという敬意の気持ちが何より強い。率直な人情としてお近づきになりたいと思うのは道理だろう。だからあなたに恋をした。恥をかいたよ。笑いたまえ。愚者を絵に描いたような告白だ。あなたにひざまずかせていただきたい、花よ。だがそれでよし、後悔はない。これが偽らざる私の本音だったのだから何をか言わんや、胸をあろう。いずれ必ず、私が必ずあなたを解き放ってみせると誓う。あなたは新世界を包む女神の器だと認めるゆえに迷いはない。 理解したかね、ザラトゥストラ。黒煙卓も、そして君も、私が彼女に捧げる貢ぎ物だ。これより130年経った後、ドクロの帝国で究極の波動を見出した時に全ての絵図は完成した。君こそ私の役割だ。彼女に私の愛を伝えてくれ。震えよ。これ以上の栄誉はあるまい。
俺は
As I struggled to follow his speech, I became dumbfounded. Me, his Ananurbe.
バカな。
I couldn't accept that. I was a complete person with a will of my own.
震える想念を込められて意志を持つに至った器が聖なる遺物。そこに何の違いがある。人とは肉体、精神、魂の三位一体。比して聖なる遺物とは器の意志が他者の魂を略奪する三位一体。つまり疑似的な人なのだよ。魔人機、私が錬成した新種の生命体と言ってよい。わかるかな、この意味が。他者の魂を奪い取り、数百数千と内に混沌させる行いは、彼らの回帰を妨害している所業に他ならん。黒煙卓の総柄しかり、それを滑る獣しかり、その総群は魂の円環運動を止めている。無限に死者を飲み込み続け、膨れ上がる屍によりできた世界が我が盟友の増する城。本来存在しないはずの地獄という概念の具現化だ。いわくシュラート。死しても無限によみがえるエインフェリアが英語を殺し合い続けるバルハラこそが彼の世界。それは例えるなら決戦だ。怪奇の流れをせき止め続け、その限り巨大化していくベルトール。ならば一体どうなると思うね。
Veltal means universe, by the way. I don't know why he just threw in a random German word, though.
弾け飛ぶ。そう、弾け飛ぶのだよ、血管が。その時現行宇宙は死に至り、旧秩序は一掃される。つまり波動だ。歓喜は飽和し溢れ出し、流れいずり征服して書き換える。その時こそが怒りの日。ぶつかれ彼と、彼女をもって流出に至れ。私の基地感を洗い流し、新たに芽吹く世界が見たい。子は善、善は子。凡夫のさかしい偏境さなど、彼女の光で吹き飛ばすがいい。己こそが世界であると強くそう信じるのだよ。でなくば到底黄金には太刀打ちできない。君は私の写しみなのだ。他の誰より生異物を操ることに長けている。故に理解しているだろう。
Falling silent and readying himself for his next words, the voice, no, Cagliostro, or rather the vice commander of the Obsidian Round Table, Karl Kraft, and just talking and praising in gesture-like manner. He seemed like someone blessing another with a proverb.
カドケウスは切れぬ、立てぬ、引き裂けぬ。今再び前にも増して強く深く絡み合え。より完成へと近づくため生まれ変わるのだよ。私の代替、私の息子よ。
Just then the voice, the presence, and the malaise, everything allowing me to feel him, retreated like an ocean wave, leaving behind only the boundless twilight.
俺が
I was the Ananurbe he fathered, and he was my parent creator. His words destroyed all of the identity I had cultivated over the years, and left me silently standing in the sand. Within the echoing sea roars, I felt like I could hear a familiar refrain. Marie, what should I do with you? If he spoke the truth, everything, my feelings, my choices, and the road I thought I had walked by my own will, was without meaning. I was just a puppet created to bring forth the emanation of hegemony or whatever. My anger, sadness, suffering, and hostility towards these bastards, born out of a simple wish to not let anyone die. Not to mention what I felt about you. All of these were true feelings without an inch of falsehood in them, but I no longer knew their source. Even so, I couldn't just give up. But even that was probably within the palm of his hand. What is there for me to believe in? What should I turn to? And what should be my core? Please tell me, Marie. What should I do with you?
あなたに恋をした。
The man's honest words, lacking even the slightest hint of pretense, made her stiffen with surprise.
あなたにひざまずかせていただきたい、花よ。
Though she had trouble processing what was going on, Marie felt somehow happy. The man before her was surely unlike any other, a being beyond anything she knew, and a person who would teach her many things. She'd always found his company enjoyable. After all, even though his smile was ever present, he was the only one to talk to her with such a homely expression. Cagliostro's presence had always filled Marie with gentle sensations, ones that made her feel like she had someone to confide in, or that she was being treasured. She couldn't deny the truth of the comfort behind it at all. But now she knew that things weren't exactly as she had imagined. What she felt was like filial imprinting, the blind love of a baby bird. The first individual she saw became special to her, nothing more. As a person with no experience in human interaction, Marie considered him and his amity to be the most significant thing of all. And it was only natural that she would, as she had no one to compare him to. However, she recently came to know and experience countless other things, such as fear, pain, and the bittersweet feeling weighing down on her chest. Marie gained a lot of things she wanted to see and learn, and countless sensations she wished to experience and share. But she also acknowledged the presence of the ominous despair they had to strain themselves to avoid, and the threat they had to overcome, no matter the cost. She now knew the fear of having something taken away, and the pain when it slipped through the fingers. In exchange for learning many things, she came to understand what it meant to lose them, and became aware of the determination needed to protect them. Due to all the fresh knowledge within her, the expression Ren had on his face saddened Marie to no end. The things he gave her, the bliss and the pride, were pleasantly melting her heart even now. She felt apologetic for calling him Cagliostro's replacement, and for ever saying that he and Ren were alike. It couldn't have been farther from the truth.
だけど
His strong eyes, filled with unshakable determination, were slightly wavering. He was like a lost child, seeking something that made him complete as his own person. Marie felt as if she was looking at her past self.
俺は誰なんだよ。どうしたらいいんだ。やらなきゃいけないことは分かってる。分かってるさ。今さら引けない。選択肢がないんだよ。そうするしかないんだから迷ってるわけでもない。ただ
He was unable to assert that his actions stemmed from his own will. But with his desire and the life Marie had led thus far, were one-way roads, paths without options. However, he was now unable to confirm the validity of the will from which it all originated, beginning to fear the results it would bring about.
私ね、レンに聞きたいことがあるの。
She wanted to make him aware, get him to know just how much she treasured him, make him understand how much she believed his will. But more than all of that, she wanted to get him to believe her.
私のことが邪魔じゃない。
Marie was the source of the irregularity mixed into his everyday. She herself represented the extraordinary life he so despised.
怖くて、痛くて、苦しいよね。全部やめて、なかったことにしたいよね。わかるよ。私、やっとわかった。
Ren's ordinary life was one filled with friends and classmates, while his extraordinary life was one filled only with the stench of blood. It need be said which of them he found dear and precious. Even Marie found beauty in his ordinary life, and felt fear as she involved herself in his battle. She wanted to become the fifth, to laugh along with everyone else. That fervent wish of hers helped her understand just how much she poisoned his life. So,
私なら泣いちゃうよ。恨み事が言いたいよ。だってこんなのひどすぎるよ。俺が何をしたんだって、お前なんか関係ないって怒って文句を言って関わりたくない。それ
why was he so...
どうして私に優しいの？
why wasn't he blaming her?
どうして？
Why was he blaming himself instead?
教えてレン。ちゃんと聞くから。
Blood and fighting scared her. Getting punched was painful, and she certainly didn't want to get killed. And killing another was a burden heavier than most. Ren began to doubt if he would be able to return to his past life. He felt like his every day would stay warped forever. Marie believed herself to be the one who changed him like that.
レンは私を逆に変えたよ。でもそれって仕返し？
When she came to know his everyday, she felt burdened by the weight of her own hopelessness. Indeed, one might easily call it revenge.
違うよね。そんなんじゃないよね。
Though even if he did, Marie was grateful for it. By teaching her all these wonderful things, he gave her the greatest present imaginable. Cagliostro once said that Ren was but a necklace, a gift he dedicated to her. In her eyes, it couldn't have been any more false. Ren Fuji was definitely not an object.
別に
Looking lost, he cast his eyes down and spoke with hesitation. It almost felt like he was making excuses for something.
別に俺は何も考えてなかったよ。そんな余裕なかったんだ。状況が目まぐるしく変わりすぎて深く考えてる暇はなかった。ただじっとしてるわけにはいかないし、あとはその都度単に俺は
Ren didn't want to die, and had people he wanted to keep alive. Taking any other route wasn't an option for him.
結局利用したんだよ。当面君のことが必要だから機嫌取ってただけかもしれない。
嘘だよ。
そうかな。そうかもしれないけど、そういう打算も確実にあったと思うよ。マリーがいなけりゃ俺は無力だ。愛想つかされるわけにはいかないだろ。
でも
Ren dedicated concern to her state of being. If he only intended to use her as a tool, he would never went that far.
あんまり頭良くないからさ、卑屈なこと言う気もないけど。
With a self-mocking, wry smile on his face, Ren heaved a light sigh. Just from that simple action, Marie could sorely understand that he was struggling to keep his feelings in check for her sake. Deep inside, the boy was so perplexed, he wanted to scream it all out.
やっぱり少しおかしいのかな。特別フェミニストなつもりもなかったけど、普通は文句の一つや二つ言うか。桜井やルサルカにはマジで怒るもんな。俺。
そうだよ。
じゃあ言っていいかな。
言って。
Marie readied herself to take on any of his complaints or vilifications, and hear out anything else that made him uneasy. She thought she could lessen his burden that way.
できることなら何でもするよ。
Her words both surprised and perplexed him.
あのさ、マリ。
Suddenly, Ren took her into his arms.
その空気読めないところは本当にどうかと思う。
My primary cause of worry about Marie had always been her purity and the naivety that made her unable to consider how other people would react to her words and actions. Seriously, I'll do anything was not a phrase a girl should say with a straight face. It was downright dangerous.
あれ
Her shock and confusion was the ultimate proof of her oblivious nature.
俺は怖いよ、マリ。
That characteristic of hers compelled me to show her my weaker side, the one I never showed anyone else.
自分の気持ちの元が見えない。それがどこから生まれたのか自信が持てない。
treasured Marie and her warmth was dear to me, but were those feelings really mine? I wanted to assert that they were, but didn't see the means of confirming it.
いろいろ考えたよ。言い訳探した。さっき言ったことだって嘘じゃない。
To make it through the carnage I was suddenly thrown into, I treated Marie like I would own a convenient weapon. There was no denying that forming a relationship and mutual trust with her was necessary for me to gain more power. I wanted to use that selfishness of mine as a shield to seal away some of the other feelings budding within me. The urges scared me. I was afraid of an attraction I couldn't describe.
理屈じゃ説明できない何か。そういうのって操られてる気がするだろ。
I tried to resolutely cling to unfalsifiable logic. I felt like it would help me confirm that myself, but...
マリーが変なこと言うからぶっ壊れちまっただろ。どうすんだよ。俺何を信じればいいんだよ。
I said something extremely pathetic and so meek that even I felt disgusted. Anyone hearing me would surely think I'm an idiot. At the very least, most women would definitely look down on me. I know I would if I was Marie. I was acting way too pitiable. But even while acknowledging that fact, I was still troubled by questions about my own identity.
俺は奴の道具なのか。一番古い記憶ってどれだよ。俺の年はいくつだよ。俺は誰だ。なんで今まで自分のルーツに何の興味もなかったんだよ。おかしいだろ。親がいないんだぜ。普通調べようとかするよな。それが当たり前だよな。
And yet, all this time I'd been alive. Like a character designed to be like that, I was completely indifferent about anything relating to my origin. I was thrown into this ludicrous mess of a situation. My whole world did a perfect 180, but I didn't even spare a single moment to think about what I really was.
わけわかんねえ。誰だよこいつ。頭おかしいだろ。狂ってるよ。
No normal human would think like that. Only a fictional character for some third-grade movie. I'm a complete person with a will of my own? Give me a break. What the hell was my will anyway? A few lines of code? What a sick joke.
何順応してるんだ。ありえないだろ。いきなり殺されかけて巻き込まれてちょっと悩んだようなポーズ取れば殺すことにも躊躇なしかよ。絶対おかしい。普通じゃない。そんなただの学生がいるわけない。
Not to mention it took me 2 or so weeks to reach the level of a murderer with over 60 years of experience and thousands of corpses behind them. Sakurai called me a genius, while the rest of them called me the substitute to Karl Kraft, a real monster. An Ananurbe made to wield an Ananurbe, a being far more skilled at their use than anyone else. I now knew too much to deny that reality. What was I to believe in that would help me retain myself?
私を信じて。
Marie's embrace kept me from collapsing to my knees.
あなたが必要だと思う。私を信じて。私の気持ちは私のものだよ。レンが自分を分からなくても、私があなたを分かってる。あなたがいて嬉しい。あなたに会えて嬉しい。だからあなたと一緒にいたいよ。ねえ、これも信じられない？
けど
Wasn't it only because she saw me as his replacement?
レンとあの人は違うよ。
Marie spoke with no hesitation, as if to hastily lessen my fears.
ごめんね。いっぱい。本当にごめんね。彼の代わりになってくれとか、すごいバカにしてるよね。ごめんなさい。だからこれは、それを取り繕うための言い訳じゃないよ。私はレンがいい。レンを選ぶの。カリオストロは大事。特別だし、感謝もしてる。でもあの人は、さっきレンが言ったみたいな見方しかしてないの。
Cagliostro's nature resembled me when I tried and failed to prove that I wasn't just his puppet. She slowly explained what she implied.
確固として健全な選択にすがる。あの人はそういう人だよ。説明できない引力なんて一度も感じたことがないはずの人。 だから今のレンは全然彼と違ってるよ。
I was unable to think as he did, and could pathetically lose confidence in myself. I was able to lose sight of what I had to do, and could easily be controlled by my impulses. But she said that those negatives were part of what made me, me.
それって褒められてんのかな。
I put on a wry, self-deprecating smile, to which she replied with,
私はそっちの方がいいよ。だってね、私も同じだから説明できない気持ちがあるから。
and both of us were able to contradict ourselves. I honestly didn't expect her to answer like that. I never imagined that she could ever say something like this.
カリオストロを殴ってやりたいよ。
She put on a slightly joking, bitter smile that seemed to house some of the anger she failed to contain. Cagliostro was the whole known world to her. She came to understand things by his standards, never questioned his thoughts, and instantly agreed to become the vain diva performing in his opera. And now she was mad at the godlike playwright. I could vaguely understand what that implied, but failed to make any verbal comment on it. After all, I was just so happy. The sheer bliss of having been chosen by Marie left me completely speechless. It made me feel like I finally had something I could believe in, something to turn to and make it into my core. Marie was the only person who, while knowing both me and him, decided to pick me.
感謝はしてるの。あなたに会えた。彼がいなかったら今はなかったって思うとね、怖くなるしお礼も言いたい。でもそれがレンを辛くさせてる。あの人のあなたに対する扱いが許せないの。
I grit my teeth, put up tough fronts, and bore through all the pain and fear to support my crumbling consciousness while never letting anyone help me. I wasn't particularly proud of that. Getting self-absorbed in the misfortune surrounding me was definitely not my thing. However, a part of me always had wanted to hear those words. Even though I was prejudiced against anyone acting whiny and spoiled, I still wished for someone to understand my suffering. I had always been alone in guarding the very core of my own being. When my certainty in my own identity became shaky, my determination shattered and left me unable to stand on my own 2 feet. Upon seeing me like this, she...
おかしいよね。理屈になってないの。私はレンに会えて嬉しいけど、レンは私なんかと会わない方が良かった。でもだからってさよならなんか言えないよ。
Marie pushed herself against me, making both of us cling to each other so tightly we'd been unable to stand otherwise. Were we doing it out of dependence? Or maybe it was just escapism? Perhaps something else entirely, I couldn't tell. My mental state had clearly crossed the borders of logic and reason.
一緒にいたいよ。また学校に行きたい。この手を離したくないし、離さないでほしい。
She didn't have to tell me that. It was doubtful I could let go even if I tried.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。私が悪いの。でも嫌わないで。一緒に勝とうよ。戦おう。私それしかできないから。それだけは誰よりレンの力になれるよ。
俺も
I silently squeezed down my words. I was now completely certain about who and what I was, and fully understood the purpose of my being. No matter what anyone would say, this was something I decided by myself. I wouldn't waver and hesitate ever again. It was all for her sake.
俺はマリーを幸せにするためだけにいるんだ。
私もレンのためだけにいるんだよ。
Words were no longer needed. Our lips intertwined with insatiable lust, as if to melt us into each other, and to confirm that we had truly become one. action was probably within Karl Kraft's design, but I couldn't even care about that anymore. He didn't matter, and neither did his words. This girl was mine, and I wasn't about to let anyone else have her. No matter what the future held, our unity was the finale, the happy end we both desired. I would love Marie in a way that would make her shine, even in the distasteful plot he set out for us. For all I cared, he could give us his blessing, applaud us, ridicule us, or grind his teeth in anger or something. The fact of the matter was that he was unable to love Marie. He neither changed nor released her. I would. I made the decision to do this, and Marie fully agreed, while he wasn't even in the equation. He could speak his monologues and turn ecstatic listening to his own voice as much as he wanted. I'd make him regret it no matter what. Victory belonged to me and Marie. She and I were one and the same. We couldn't be parted, nor did we want to. They could watch us all they wanted. Let them dread the day we'd meet again. Karl Kraft, Reinhard Heydrich. I'll surely...
必ず勝とうマリー。
そして
We'd return to my sunlit every day. And that meant to all of us, no exceptions. I etched that promise in my heart as our dreamscape tryst came to an end. As the twilight gently cradled us, we tightly embraced each other and exchanged our warmth. And while I pleaded for time to halt, I carved the light of this moment into my very soul.
ゆえに良きかな。それが君らの波動なのだね。我々の存在できない時空、先生受け取ったよ。胸に留めよう。では、あとはあなただ、獣殿。私は約束を果たしたぞ。あなたの全力、その総軍を見せてもらおう。
I would fight and win this with all of my body, soul, and power. And I didn't care that my opponent was 1,000,000 hellish souls. There was no way Marie and I could ever lose.